The Battle of Okinawa, April 1 to June 22, 1945, was one of the bloodiest battles of World War II, fought between the Allied forces, primarily the US, and Imperial Japan. It was the last major battle in the Pacific Theater and resulted in catastrophic losses on both sides. The island of Okinawa, located in the Ryukyu Islands, became the stage for an intense and brutal conflict as American forces sought to capture it as a stepping stone for a potential invasion of mainland Japan. One of the most tragic aspects of the battle was the mass civilian suicides that occurred, driven by Japanese military propaganda and fear. The Japanese government, fearing defeat, had instilled a belief in the Okinawan people that capture by American forces would lead to torture, rape, and murder. To avoid such fates, civilians were encouraged, and in some cases, forced by Japanese soldiers to commit suicide. Entire families jumped off cliffs, used grenades, or hanged themselves to escape perceived horrors. Many civilians were given grenades by Japanese soldiers and were told it was better to die than be captured. Some even killed their children and relatives before taking their own lives. The suicide cliffs in Okinawa, such as the cliffs at Mount Mabuni, became infamous sites of these tragic deaths. In total, an estimated 100,000 civilians died during the Battle of Okinawa, a large portion of them by suicide. Many survivors later recounted how they were terrified into taking these actions by the relentless propaganda. The Japanese military also contributed to the high civilian death toll by using civilians as human shields and forcing them into war zones. After the war, Okinawa was left devastated. The civilian suicides during the Battle of Okinawa remain a haunting chapter of Japan's wartime history, highlighting the tragic consequences of propaganda, fear, and desperation in war. This mass tragedy also serves as a reminder of the civilian cost of conflict, especially in a battle of such overwhelming destruction and loss.